The following video is a gentle movement activity designed to help you relax and feel good. If there are any movements or positions that you cannot comfortably do, please modify the action to fit your body. Listen to your body and don't do any action if you feel discomfort or pain. Please consult with your healthcare team before participating in this or any form of exercise.
Hello, my name is Whitney Wilson, and I'm a dancer in residence with UF Health Shands Arts and Medicine. I'm going to be guiding you through a little body warm-up, body wake-up movement sequence. This sequence is best done in a seated position with your feet firmly planted on the floor. However, it can be done in whatever position you find yourself in. We're going to be moving continuously for about 15 minutes. And as we're moving through, I invite you to give yourself permission to change the movement so that it works for your body in this moment. For example, if I'm lifting my arms up over my head and that's just not comfortable for you, just lift your arms to whatever level works for you and is supportive. As we're moving along, I also encourage you to focus on not what the movement looks like and how you think you look doing the movement, but rather how does it feel in your body to be doing these movements. I hope this can be an opportunity for you to feel your strength, to feel your power, to feel your openness and flexibility, and most importantly, for it to be an experience of joy. So let's get started. So go ahead and get in whatever position you'd like to be in. If you're seated, find your ankles right under your knees. Bring your shoulders right over your hips and your ears over your shoulders. You can imagine like you have a string attached to the top of your head and just give that string a little tug, feeling length in the spine. We're going to open up our palms towards the ceiling. And let's just start with a few deep breaths. As you inhale, feel your palms opening and spreading. Feel the bottoms of your feet opening and spreading like pads of butter in a hot pan. And also feel your diaphragm expanding and spreading with each inhale. Let's go ahead and lift our hands up. And with your next inhale, we're going to cross our arms across our body. So breathing in. And as you exhale, draw your thumbs towards one another, behind yourself. Good. Inhale, cross, switch which arm is on top. Exhale, open. You'll feel your shoulder blades reaching towards one another. Inhale, cross. Exhale, open. Just doing a few more, honoring your own breath rhythm, so it might be a little faster or a little slower than what I'm doing. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do one more. And with your next inhale, we're going to gather up and exhale, pressing down through center. So inhale, breathing in fresh, cool air. And exhale, pressing out hot, stale, stuck air. Breathing in, gathering up. Exhale, pressing out. Let's do one more. Breathing in. Let your shoulders be heavy. Exhale, pressing out, and we'll land our hands right on our thighs. And let's just let the spine relax. And on your next inhale, press down into your hips and press your feet into the floor. We'll breathe in, lift the spine, feel that tug on the top of your head, and then exhale, let the spine soften. So inhale, pressing down into the floor, pressing down into your thighs, lifting up, and exhale, softening. Just do a couple like that, waking up the spine a little bit, breathing in, and soften. Pressing down to go up. And last one, breathing in. Good, and we'll stay up nice and tall. Let's bring your hands together. Just give your hands a little rub. Let the shoulders and the elbows be loose, kind of letting the spine wiggle. Let the shoulders wiggle. Let your sitting bones wiggle in your chair. We're gonna multitask here. So let's take this moment to look around our space. So noticing what's in the space around you. This is also for safety. So just as we begin to move a little bit bigger, you want to know what things you might run into. Where are your limitations? See if you could take a look behind you as well, just becoming aware of your backspace. Great. And take a full breath into the belly, reminding ourselves to breathe deeply as we move through. And with your warm hands, let's spread a little warmth to our legs. So just give yourself a little thigh massage. This can be as light or as heavy as is comfortable for you. And let's do the backs of the hands as well. All right, then just focusing on one leg. Just think of spreading warmth through this leg. Give it a little massage all the way down as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're gonna come back up, encouraging circulation and blood flow to come back up towards the heart. Good, same thing on the other side, just a gentle massage, just saying hello to the leg. Coming all the way down as far as you feel comfortable, and then just encouraging some energy, some blood flow back up towards the heart. Okay, let's come back to this leg, and we're gonna pick it up. Give it a little wiggle, give it a little shake, feel your femur bone rotating in your hip socket. Just let the leg be heavy. Pressing into the opposite side, staying up nice and tall, and we're gonna circle the ankle. I like to think I'm sticking my foot in a bowl of brownie batter, and I'm scooping out the brownie batter with that foot. So a nice big circle. Good, switch directions. Still breathing deeply. Good. And then let's drop that heavy leg down. Nice. Other side, pick it up. Just feel the weight of the leg pressing down on the opposite side. Give it a little wiggle in the hip socket. Good, and then let's circle that ankle, nice big circle. You might hear some cracks and pops, and that's just fine. And circle the other way. Great, and then let's drop that heavy leg down. Nice. All right, same thing, we're gonna circle the foot, but we're gonna let the leg float up as we circle in one direction, and then float back down in the other direction. Doesn't matter which way. So floating up, going as high as is comfortable, floating back down. Let's do one more each way. Circling, pressing down in the standing leg, feel that tall spine, and circle down. Great. Just going as high as is comfortable. Switch directions, coming back down. Let's do the same thing with the wrist. So just start by circling the wrist. Again, you can think like you're scooping out watermelon. Good, and switch directions. Nice. Now let's add an expansion. So as we roll in one direction, let the arms, let the hands move away from your body and then roll back in. We can also let the breath support, so breathing in as we expand out and rolling back in. Good. One more time. All right, let's add the leg. So same thing, we're gonna roll one leg out, lifting it up, add the arm so everything's reaching away from center, and then roll back in. Other side, rolling out, just going as far as is comfortable, and roll back in. Enjoy the struggle, enjoy the challenge. One more time, each side, rolling out. Let the breath support. Good, so we inhale, expand, articulating our ankles and our wrists, great. And whew. Again, just give a little wiggle. We're gonna move to our shoulders now. So just draw the shoulders up by your ears and let them settle down. Good, just taking a couple of big circles of the shoulders. Nice, and then a couple drops. Nice. Now let's just go one shoulder and then the other, rolling from front to back. Now we're gonna add the elbow, letting the movement get a little bit bigger. And then we're gonna add the knee, keeping your feet glued to the floor. And then we're gonna let the whole arm reach around and extend the leg forward. Reach around and extend. And if you just want to do the arms and let the legs be stable, that's just fine. So it sort of feels like a backstroke. Okay. All right, now let's bring ourselves into a tight ball, just feeling really small for a moment, breathing in deep. Feel your lungs expanding towards the ceiling. Great. And with your next inhale, we're just gonna reach one side of the body out as far away from center as possible, and then exhale, bring it back in towards your center. So breathing in, filling up, one side expands, and then exhale, draw it back in. Good. So just alternate back and forth, letting the breath influence the movement. So as you're expanding out, you're inhaling, taking up space, reaching as far away from your belly button as possible. As you exhale, come back in towards yourself. Good, let's just do one more. Now this time, we're gonna do opposite arm as leg. So send one arm and the opposite leg out, feeling this nice, beautiful, open diagonal. Good. Inhale, open. Feel the reach, the distance between the fingers and the toes. Inhale, open. Great. Let's just do one more each way. So breathing in, feel that long open line. Great. Now let's do two arms and one leg. Same thing, inhaling as you expand and open. Exhale as you contract. Inhale, feel like you're taking up space, making more space around you. Let's do one more. And then if you're comfortable, let's do all the limbs. So spreading out, take a nice full breath, reaching your edges, and then exhale. It's like somebody pokes you in the belly button, brings everything back in. So let's just do two more like that. Take your time, filling up, taking up space. And exhale, back towards your center. Last one, getting as big as you can. Good. So let's just find our sitting bones. Just begin to rock on your sitting bones side to side. Good, you'll feel your feet pulsing into the floor. And we're gonna let this movement that's happening in our pelvis travel up through the spine, up through the rib cage, and up through the top of the head. So you end up sort of swaying like a ribbon in the breeze. Good. Warming up the spine, opening up the spine. Great. Now let's take the same thing, but we're gonna go forward and back. So rocking the spine forward and back, allowing the movement to travel all the way up through the pelvis, through the spine, through the top of the head. Good, and this can be small, or it can be exaggerated, whatever's comfortable for you. Great. Now let's take the spine and just a really big, or small, whatever's comfortable, circle. Good, so you'll feel your weight shifting from your sitting bones forward to on your feet. And switch directions. Great. All right, let's come back to the side, but we're gonna add a little bit of arm movement. So first feel that fluid ribbon spine, nice and soft, and then add a little push. side to side. Good. Again, you're trying to take up space, feel big. Good. And once you feel comfortable with this, you can add your eyes to look over, look and see what you're pressing into. Still feeling the breath in the belly, feeling a long spine. Good. And then let's find that movement forward and back. And then adding the arms, little press, and then open. So press forward, and then open those palms. Press, and press onto the floor as you move back. Forward. You're pressing in your hands, and then you're pressing in your feet. Good. Let's just do one more. Good. And we're going to go to that circle now. So with these hands, you can imagine like you're trying to make a little wind in your room. So push the air around. Or you can imagine like you're in a pool and you're trying to splash somebody. So feel a little resistance. Good. And again, this can be big or small. And let's switch directions. Good. This is also a good opportunity to look around your space again. Nice. Let's do one more. Good, and walk the feet in a little bit. We're gonna do one more thing. Let's feel aligned again, so ankles are right under your knees, shoulders over your hips, ears over your shoulders, reaching down. Palms come together, find that ribbon spine again as you sway down. Great. Arms are gonna open up, like you wanna give somebody a hug, and then give yourself a hug. Let the spine curve and collapse. Open up. Breathing in, wide heart, wide palms, and hug. And open up. We're gonna send our fingertips towards the sky, showing off your palms. It's kind of like you're a lighthouse. You're gonna twist, sending light through your palms, lighting up your space, wringing out the spine. Good, and then coming back to center, we're gonna lift the arms up. And we're gonna dive over here. We're gonna take a forward fold, take a stretch, going down as far as you feel comfortable. And once you get to the point where you wanna stay, just give your shoulders a little wiggle and your head a little wiggle. Feel the weight of your head, weight of your spine. And then like you're picking up a load of laundry, lift it up. Turn the hands, rotate back like you're trying to feel the wall behind you, and settle down. Let's do that sequence one more time. So pressing into the floor, lift the palms. Eyes can go up towards your hands, and we'll sway down, feeling that rock, feeling that open spine. Good. And open up. Open palms, open heart. Give yourself a hug. Open up. Also, you can think of opening the throat, and give yourself a hug. Wide hands. Turn them up towards the ceiling and pressing your feet into the floor, still feeling that tall spine as you twist, lighting up your space. Great. And lift those arms up. You're gonna dive up and over, stretching forward. Give the shoulders and head a little wiggle. We're gonna add on one thing now. So rolling up, bring your forearm to your thigh, and the other arm is gonna reach up. So you're sort of opening up one side of the body, and we'll just alternate back and forth. Pressing down with the arm that's on your thigh, and coming down. Sort of feels like a little sprout coming out of its seed, unfurling, reaching up towards the sun. Good. Coming down, and let's lift up that load of laundry again. Find the wall behind you. Good, and we'll do that one more time, just a little faster. Pressing down and swaying down. Opening up. Give yourself a hug. Let the spine soften. Opening up, open the throat, open the heart. Hug. Good. Open up your palms, light up your space, wring out the spine. Sort of like when you wring out a sponge. arms come up and we fold over, going as far as is comfortable. Go ahead and let that little sprout unfurl towards the sun and just alternating. Feeling that pressure down allows the other side to reach up. Last one. Good. And we'll scoop up. Feel the wall behind you. And we'll just soften the spine. Coming back to our breath, pressing into the floor, lifting up, feeling that tall spine. And exhale, soften. Just doing one more. And then we'll gather up. Breathing in and pressing down. Just how we started. And again, just taking the arms as high as is comfortable. Last one. Flip the hands. And as you inhale, cross. Exhale, draw the thumbs towards one another. Let the shoulders be heavy. Inhale, cross. Exhale. Inhale. And then we'll exhale. We'll just rest the hands on our thighs and take this moment to reflect, noticing any changes in the body, in the mind, and the spirit. Harvesting any moments that felt good, any things that felt really supportive, and taking those with you throughout your day. Thank you for moving with me.